Yes, we are on
Oh,
live. Yes, we
we
are on live.
are
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
How's everybody?
Yeah,
Hi,
hello.
everyone.
yeah. I
Yes,
think
we are
today,
back on live again.
yes,
Yes, you're back.
Hi,
Hello.
yeah.
everyone.
Who is using the iPhone? Please off it. Please off it.
Yes, you're back.
Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
Who is using the iPhone? Please off it. Please off it.
Yes, you're back.
It's a bit laggy. It's a bit laggy. Someone, somebody.
Okay, okay,
What are
okay.
the
Sorry,
echoes?
sorry, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
need to sort out some technical issues here.
Okay, sorry because it's not my iPhone. It's the web browser. Okay, sorry everyone. Yeah, sometimes this kind of technical things happens. Okay, I think everyone, good evening. Welcome you guys back to our property law FB Live episode 6 again.
Yes.
All
Hello,
right.
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay. So I think maybe we have a little bit of a self introductions here today because we have yes, our guest today, right? Okay, so maybe who wants to introduce yourself?
Okay, I
Hey,
will
my
start
name is
with
Gary.
eh?
Yes, my name is Gary. I introduced myself first. Today, I'm in charge of the backstage again. Okay, next.
Like next to you.
Okay, next, Charles.
Okay. We will be having the rest of the hour to both of us, so we will save our introduction to later. So we'll have the three other beautiful ladies. Okay, so
So,
we are not going by age, so we're going by surname first.
Very sensitive.
That should be me then.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Right.
I'm
You are?
Evangeline Dua. Dua
Wow.
means doer in Malay. Tua means big in Hokkien. Tua means umami in English. And
Everything good.
Tua is also an Indian surname, so my surname is very, very unique. Remember me, Evangeline Dua.
Eh,
Okay. What's your role today, Evangeline? What's your role today?
My role today is to handle the comments that is appearing on Facebook. Yes.
All right, all right. Okay.
So push
Next,
okay.
it
next,
out.
next.
Yes.
Next, and okay, next beautiful lady. Of course, it's not me, right? Talking about myself, right?
We are all three beautiful ladies, Chelsea.
Okay, over to
Okay.
you, my
My name
neighbor.
is Joy To. Basically, tonight, I'm also at the back end support, doing my best to support the two handsome dudes that we have and the exciting things
oh,
that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
going
yeah.
to take place. So I'm
But
so
these two
excited. I
handsome
hope.
dude is already
Huh?
taken, huh?
Taken idea, taken. Okay. Noted, noted.
On the
Don't
shelf
worry, don't worry.
anymore.
yeah, taken, we are
Hi.
Don't
both
worry. I
taken.
won't snatch. I won't snatch.
Okay. As
Okay.
for me, I think
Yeah.
most of you, if you have been following property law, you will know that once in a while I'll be the one helping to host the live home tour. But today, basically, I'm just helping around to see that the shows can just run smoothly. But I think 9 o'clock is actually the shows that we started. So maybe I feel that for tonight, right? First thing first, can we invite the audiences? Please help and like and share our this property live channel again because today, right, as promised in our last show, we will have a special performance at the end of today. So I think yeah.
Yay!
So I think most importantly is that right. So if today, right, if the audiences are actually coming in and keeping them warm and of course excited, I'm sure that we will enjoy because just now I have a little bit of sneak preview. This guy come with something, there's a equipment. So definitely I think, but of course we don't set any expectation later he kanchiong lah, huh? But
Yeah,
that is what we want to do lah. We want to set this live. It's really a lively show. Other than the topic that we're going to cover today, but most importantly is that we also want to have some kind of relaxing evenings with all of you, right? Okay, so I think while we just want to have more people to join us, those people who are already live on us, please help us to do one thing. Can you please help us to like and share? Yes, like and share so
Like and
that
share.
so that
Yes,
we can
it's
have more people here
like
tonight,
and
you know.
share.
Yes, if any one
Yes.
of you, right, you are here. Yes, hi Jessie. Hi Jessie. Thank you for joining us. Jessie,
Hello,
hi.
Hello,
Yeah.
Jessie.
Jessie.
Yes,
Hello.
I think the numbers are growing. So please continue to help us to like and share because we really just want to have people to have a chit chat session with us so that this is the interactive session. Yes, also we have our Vincent Tan, our brother Vincent Tan
Hey,
here. Hi.
Vincent.
Yes, hi
Welcome.
Vincent. Good evening.
Hello,
Yes.
Vincent.
All
Hope
right.
everyone
So I
had
think
dinner already.
yeah, I hope everyone. Yes, I love you too, Jessie. So I think wow, hey Bing Lee, yes,
Hey,
our
Hi,
Bingley.
yes,
Bingley.
our
Awesome, bro.
yeah, our awesome bro. Right. Okay. So while we're waiting for more people to join us the show tonight, right? Maybe something that probably we can have a chit chat about for today, right? What is so special about today? What is the most in thing that today that is happening? Maybe we want to talk about it.
Yes,
Huh?
yes.
Today is
Hmm.
our Mr. Richard Tan, our big brother's birthday
Oh
also.
yes, shall we sing your birthday
Yeah.
song? Maybe I'm not sure he's watching or not. Shall we sing your birthday song because it's so important, right? Our dear brother, right? Okay, quick one, three, two, one.
Happy
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 birthday to
birthday,
you.
birthday
Happy
to
birthday to
happy
you.
birthday
you.
to
Happy
you, happy
birthday to
Happy
birthday to
you.
birthday
Happy
to
Richard,
birthday.
Richard.
happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to you.
Yeah, that's the way. Very messy one. Everybody sing their own birthday song. Happy birthday, Richard, brother. I hope you have a good dinner with your guys tonight. Yeah, pity they can't join us. Yeah, okay. So beside this important day, is there anything that is so important as well?
Yes, Jessie. It's a rainy day. Rainy. Yes.
Very cozy to be staying at home and noir, you know. Okay, today maybe we want to have a bit. Hey, what you guys think? Now that it's the first day that our government has opened up to allow 5 people to dine in. But maybe I want to share about my view first. We still feel a little bit sad though because you all know, right? Having a family of 6 people, one of my kids is still going to be left out lah. So I really hope that everything will be good by end of the month when they open up to 8 people. I really get to have a good meal with my family again. What about you guys? Any impact or not? Any differences or not?
Yeah, for me,
Anyone?
I started to ask my client to come out for meals. So last time only 2 packs cannot lah. Now I can arrange. Yay!
Any one of you chung out to have meals or not?
No leh. I think pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah,
it's
yeah.
about the
Tomorrow.
same.
My one is tomorrow.
What about Joy? Are you chonging out to have meals with your
Um,
family?
we are planning, we're scheduling slowly but surely.
Wow.
Yeah, lining up the dinner appointments.
I have one chat group on one of my guys will say, hey, we shall we all don't do it this way or no? I think everybody will be chonging outside to have their meals lah. I don't know what y'all think lah, but for me it's like I think it's pretty chill. Things are slowly. I think it's also because everybody is thinking that way. I think that's why maybe today still, or maybe it's a rainy day lah. So maybe most of them are staying at home also lah. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think it's a
staying
good
at
thing
home
like
watching our FB live.
yeah lah, such a cozy weather, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we are still hoping to have more people coming in because as we mentioned, right, today is the first time ever that after our FD show we have a special performance. Also, thankfully, we have Charles today, right? So, anybody here who are watching the live, you all really want to watch Charles perform? Gichu,
But we never say want to
Yeah.
perform what. I think that's the scary part.
what else? What else? Of course, Charles is
Your
going to
performance
what?
is kids friendly one or
Anything
not?
lah, anything you perform is good enough for us.
You
So
know, Charles
anything.
is a Muay Thai guy, right? So what is he gonna do? He's lead them to
Are you
another
going to
world
be
already.
half naked there or not? Going to be child
He's
friendly
going
there.
to
No lah, don't think so much. Don't think so much.
Maybe we get some votes from the ground.
Okay,
What we would like
on the ground.
to see from our champ here.
Yeah. Our Jessie said dancing.
Dance,
Wow.
Jessie say dance,
Wow.
Jessie. Dance.
What?
Yeah, too easy for
Dance,
Charles.
Too
What
easy.
else?
There are too
Yeah.
many types of dancing.
Now we have
You must be
this.
more specific.
No, we have a Singapore dance. Singapore dance. Have you seen before?
Singapore dance.
The,
Singapore dance.
the movie. I think it's what move it forward or what dance or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
National Day dance.
What?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you
Oh,
sing?
National
Can you
Day
sing?
dance.
You
Yeah,
sing,
Eileen know that it's a singing.
Probably
Wow.
a
Hey,
mixture.
by the way,
Wow,
Eileen, are
Eileen
you
say
Charles fan
singing.
or not? Are you
Eileen wants
Charles
to
fan or not?
点歌.
Sing already. The birthday song
Wow.
sing already.
哇，甜歌，民歌唱进来。
I'm very scared.
Yeah,
嘞。
Eileen 点歌嘞
The
Eileen.
girl, the Charles will not got
It must hit 50 lah. 50 minimum 50 live viewer first.
50 viewers first.
Easily.
Wow.
No
Never mind.
problem, no
Where we are,
problem.
right? We have 50. Yeah, we want the number to keep
No
increasing.
problem.
So please help us
Whoever
to.
gives the most comments can 点歌。
Our Jessie say boot camp dance. What Jessie? Today the main cast is Charles and Sunny. It's not Gary. Are we on the right side or not? Yes. Here to me is here Gary.
Hello, Zarina.
Hi, Zarina. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Yes. Please continue to help us to like and share so that we have more people joining us. Charles said that the more people he has, the more on form he will be. Yes, and he'll get really excited about what he's going to do.
9点了。
Okay, we're gonna.
All right.
Yes,
See you
we're
guys
gonna
later.
start very soon. See you guys.
See you.
Hello, what's up, guys?
Wow! Today home rental is going higher. Why is rental higher now? How will this trend be like even after the pandemic gets more under control? HDB seems to be more affordable compared to a private property. Is HDB still a good asset to own for receiving attractive rental return? What do I need to consider before putting my unit up for rental? How do I determine my rental yield now? Where to get all these answers to the questions above? Fret not, I'm Sunny from Property Law. Stay tuned to our FB Live on 12 July, Monday, 9 p.m, where we'll share our views and pointers on the above. See you real soon.
My God, my rental is not sufficient to cover my housing loan installment. Why is it that I can do it in the past and I have to top up now? Maybe I should start to explore my rental yield, but how is it being calculated? And what about capital appreciation? It's such a common phrase nowadays where everyone is talking about it. And if all of this makes sense to you and me, I think it should be a good time for me to start considering and exploring my housing options. So, new launch or resale? So many doubts, so many questions. What should I do? Worry worry not, my name is Charles, and stay tuned to our FB Live on the 12th of July, 9 p.m., where we will be sharing, talking, and discussing on all the above. One property law channel, two handsome presenters on that day, and three important pointers by each of us. And we will see you soon. Bye!
Hello, what's up, guys?
Hello.
Are y'all okay?
I hope everyone have enjoyed your dinner. Yes.
Okay, so today what we are doing, we haven't been through any rehearsal, so it's really live, and then we don't.
Hi, Joy. Hi, Steven.
So you see, we don't care lah. Whatever we see, we say. But of course, there will be some words that we cannot use. We try to be as politically correct as possible. We'll be using neutral words. But I think today we just want to share about some of the market sentiments, because just now the two videos that we had, right? We talked a bit more about the rental. So
right.
So maybe Sunny, you just want to kick off with anything you deems that is appropriate to share with our live audience today.
Well, I don't know, how do you find the current property market, Charles?
Well,
Do you find it going higher and higher, or what?
I think probably we asked the audience. We asked the audience, how do you find today's market sentiment? Like, for example, it's high, it's low.
Hello, Hazel.
How will it be going in the near future? Rental, sales, etc., etc. So just keen, wherever you feel that you want to highlight, you want to ask that just put it up, just put it in the comments. Then we will see how we can answer, or we'll just write on your comments. Then we just explore more and our views as well.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. So
wow. Hey, yes. Alfred Chi say it's bullish leh.
Okay, because I'm old already. So when I see bullish, I thought it's the bull that one. So
No lah, it's going strong.
okay.
Don't mistaken.
Yeah, because coming from Alfred,
probably you need to polish up your English, my friend.
Okay, so so I think I need to wear my glasses also.
Also, age has caught up lah, my friend.
Anyway.
Oh, Alvin said market is hot. Wow.
Okay, so we have the market is bullish, market is hot.
Yes.
So I would say this boils down to probably is going up. Yeah. So what caused this? What caused this sentiment?
Well, a lot of things have changed now. Well, as we know, since last year, we have this COVID situation starts to stir the market a bit. But after a while, things start to change. Why?
Actually, with the so-called last year's pandemic COVID situation, by right lah, so-called by right lah, when there's such medical emergency throughout the world, by right property prices should be dropping.
Yeah, that's what my clients say.
And then everything is like dropping lah. Means no good lah, no good. But I would say our government actually handled very well.
Yep.
So we have a lot of reserve. I wouldn't say funds or what. Just we have a lot of reserve lah. So they actually stabilized the market. So I would say
the policymakers are probably considered very proactive to chill the market, right?
Yeah. Politically correct. Okay, so with that, right, I would say, and because the border is closed, so meaning I will have a lot of either foreigners, I will have a lot of PRs, a lot of overseas workers who used to travel in and out of Singapore, even be it the neighbors, Malaysia, or it could be Southeast Asia, or even throughout the world as well. So this makes them stays in Singapore.
Yeah. Alfred is right. Sellers asking higher and higher. That also comes to this point. So what do you think about the rental? Is it going higher?
Okay. So another thing is I felt like let me see. We will write down a few questions. So the thing is, if let's say me lah, I'm a foreigner, I'm come to Singapore to work, I cannot go back. Or let's say I choose not to go back, and I don't have the cash for me to buy a house or even a property yet in Singapore. I can only rent. Yeah, so I think this will create maybe a very strong rental demand.
Yeah.
Yep. So once we have the rental demand, then how will this create push everything up? Like the sales. Yeah.
One thing we also need to understand, housing doesn't get built the very next day, right? so there's a delay. So what it translates to is supply of housing is also considered limited. So that's why we also observe rental getting higher during this period. And is the rate of seeing a rental unit that's available gets off the shelf very fast. So you see so on the ground. Charles?
Okay, just ask the floor. What is your rental experience? Be it a landlord. If you're a landlord, how do you feel about today's market? Is it like, wow, today so many viewers come and see? Some even don't need to see, can confirm my unit if you're a landlord. So if let's say you are a tenant, maybe you just want to share your recent experiences, like, wow, so many people cannot see the house, then still must check in, check out, then restrict my movement, etc., etc. So even if let's say you're agent, landlord agent, tenant agent, just share with us your experience, frustration, or even I would say anxiety, because no need to see, can confirm already.
Hello, Shirley. Hello. Yes.
Yeah. So just put inside in the comment.
I'd like to hear from you on what are your experience so far on the ground.
Because from my opinion, is when the rental, be it the HDB or even the private market, once the rental is going up, as an owner, I will have more liquidity. I can use this cash, I can buy other things already.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think that would be one of the reason where the foreigners cannot go back home. They choose to rent, and then of course the demand will be more than the supply. So that's where the prices goes up. Yeah. So this is the thing that we are going to highlight. So we would like to see more comments from the floor. Yeah. So if you see any comments that is worth highlighting, just put it up, share on the screen, so we can maybe discussing.
Wow, Alvin say now is a bidding type of behavior. Do you see that? I personally have witnessed. So yes, this is because the demand is very high. Yeah. So expectations of the landlord is very well taken care of because there's a lot of demand, right? Yeah. So these are the things that we have also feel for by ourselves.
Okay, all right. So this is how the market is going. We know the rental is going higher. And of course, we know that the construction workers cannot be so forefront. They have to wait. They have to do their swipe test, etc., etc. So construction will have delays. So I think the houses will be like maybe slower to build. So I think this rental price might be going higher and higher.
May hold in a certain sense lah. But at the same time, I think because we also need to make sure that all the workers are also well protected to maintain social distancing and to make sure Singapore is safe so that we can rejuvenate the whole economy. Hi.
Hello, Bevan. Okay,
Bevan.
So a quick question, maths math. Nowadays, our time is called maths. Nowadays, the kids call math. Yeah, the TH sound. Okay, I don't know. All right. So anyway, if let's say to count rental yield. So how is it being calculated? Is there a formula where I can deem that okay, this is my rental yield, how many percent? Then is this a high rental, low rental? Is there a formula for me like to work it out?
Well, I think traditionally there's a basic ways of calculating rental yield. Maybe we can just illustrate here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a right-hander. You are.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do the right thing.
You see, I will take out the cap for Sunny.
Rental yield, right? So how is it calculated? Basically, is your monthly rent.
For example, 2005. Yeah.
Let's say 2005. 10 times 1 year, that's 12 months.
Yep. 30,000. Yeah.
Right. Over the cost of your property.
Purchase price.
Yeah, purchase price.
Okay.
Right. So if let's say you own a $1 million property, $1 million property.
Yep.
So with this equates to, make a guess.
Ta-da! 3%.
3%.
Anyway, in case you're wondering how come our math is so good, this is a very typical example. So it's for easy calculation. So is this 3% a good rental yield to consider?
Well, to me, this is considered gross lah.
Right? Okay.
why do we define as gross?
Gross. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Gross simply because it's just something before the expenses like your maintenance.
Okay, let's
conservative
ask the audience. We have 44 already. Okay, so what percentage makes a good rental yield? 3%, 4%, 5%, 2%, and then when there's gross, is there a gross here or net? So what contributes to this term? Okay, anyway, my English not that good lah. So my processor is Mandarin.
Buay pai.
Convert.
Very good.
English come out. Okay, so we'll use this time. We let the rest.
So maybe
just
we
key
hear
in.
from the ground. Okay, we have Bevan sharing 3% onward lah. Consider good lah.
3%. So right here like a 3.5%, 4%, 5%.
Anything below or higher?
So we have 3.5%.
3.5% from Alvin. Wow.
Okay, so example, if let's say we use 1 million. So 1 million, I would say use a condo 1 million. So even if let's say nowadays HDB do hit the 1 million price recently lah. But then HDB, because they got the MOP period 5 years.
Exactly.
So they buy already, they cannot rent it out first. Okay, so I have the 4%. Then the thing is, I'm really wondering, this one not overseas property. So sometimes when I see 4%, 5%, I also think that...
Yeah, Alvin shared 4%.
Yeah, then Alvin, maybe you want to let me know, this one you private message me now, which project is good that I can get a 4% yield. Yeah, okay. But then there are many reasons to it. It's because we did share earlier that the rental price is getting higher and higher and higher. So that is the main reason. Okay. All right. So we have a comment. Rental can pay interest, can cover the maintenance fees and some mortgage, and it's good.
Yeah, Bevan, I think you strike it right. Yes. Basic things must cover lah, like what you mentioned, interest, maintenance fee, as well as mortgage. To form part of the investment. That's right.
Yeah. So okay, so two things. Since we are on this rental yield, we just want to touch on two things. We used to, okay, I'm not that old, I'm 30 plus only. Okay, we used to determine whether the rental yield is a good enough instrument or tool to calculate whether if a property is worth buying. For example, last time, sorry, I always use last time. I would say
5 years ago.
Okay, 5 years ago, the magic number is 3%. The magic number is 3%. So if we were to work out backwards, if a property work out 3% yield, is a good purchase price to buy already. So for example, let's say, because last time not many new launches, so they'll calculate. So for example, they say, okay, every month I get 2,005. So I make sure I will buy or negotiate this below $1 million below. So if let's say he can nego below this 1 million, he can buy. It will be a good purchase. So if let's say that time like the seller was very howling, no lah, I'm not going to sell below this price, then of course the buyer will not, or rather he will hesitate to offer. So this was what we used to consider for a property, whether is it worth buying based on rental yield. Yep, so this is what we used to have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So back then, personal experience, I maybe just use 5 minutes to share. Last time when I was younger, I actually did my first private purchase. So it's a gong because I actually asked my friend, I said, hey, this unit is actually worth buying. It's actually a 2-bedroom condo, but it's big enough. So I told him that we can actually we can actually build an extra room in
partition.
Yes.
I see. Not cut lah.
Okay, so add. So into a 3-bedder. So back then, right? Wow, again back then. So we
from 2-bedroom, you upsize it to become a 3-bedroom.
Correct.
Then what do you do with that?
So that time, a 2-bedder is 2,005. Then with the 3-bedder, right, I actually ran to 3.2K. And then back then, I purchased at only this price. Back then, because market cannot turn back already, I purchased at 754K. Last time.
So let me do the math for you lah.
About 9 years ago. 9 years. Hello, Christina, Irene, and Serena. Okay, so how much was the rental? I think quite high, right? I think at least maybe 4%. Yoma. Okay, so while Sunny is helping me to calculate
5% eh.
Okay, 5%.
Actually, more than 5%.
Yeah. So this one
5.15.
This one is not Geylang property. So I also never anyhow partition. So it is really a good profile. And the best thing was, okay, now I'm 43. Last time I'm 33. So because that time we can max,
Hello,
max
Serena.
out. So that time we can max out the loan tenure 30 years. So imagine my loan repayment back then was only 1.7K. Back then, my loan repayment. So when you are younger, I think they always say that age is on your side.
Exactly. Yeah, because we also need to factor in nowadays, whenever you buy properties, what are the primary things the bank will look at? First thing first. Remember the first episode we talked about this total debt servicing ratio. Yeah. So compared to 10 years ago, now we experience more and more restriction, right? So because of all this restriction, that is something we need to revisit how we calculate the rental yield.
Okay, if for those who are taking the RES exam, today something happened. They went online to book, the website crash. so this is a word or an abbreviation where this one will come up. I think this one will come up. Also TDSR. Okay, all right. So okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So because of all these factors, that needs to put our thinking cap on what we're going to expect from rental.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because property now is getting higher and higher in price tag. Don't you observe?
Because of construction costs, the labor costs, land costs.
More important, land costs. Yeah, we also observe last month. Land bid for Ang-Mo-Kio has already transacted more than $1,001 per square foot per plot ratio. Right? So with that, prices in the coming months or years to come will be even higher.
So they will set a benchmark lah. Okay, so back to this TDSR. Okay, so how will this translate into like my rental? Just I shared that my rental more than enough to cover my loan, but because I'm young. So how will it affect me? I'm not sure the audience age probably we take it as about same as 35 to 40 years old. So how will this affect us by our loan? How much we can?
Well, actually, this translates to how much you can afford to buy. Meaning, what is your last drawn salary?
Okay.
Right. So it's quite kind of important to understand in today's market compared to the past when our friend here started his property purchase. He can buy, and the bank doesn't look at his salary. But now, the bank will look at your salary in order to determine how much you can loan to buy your next property.
Okay. Okay. So meaning last time when my rental, for example, the 3,002. So this is my loan. My loan was 1.7K. So this is my rental. So last time I can cover and I got cash, more than cash back lah. So, but then now I would say because of the TDSR plus the age, as I grow older, I can only loan lesser. So I think that's the key thing. So so if let's say what if my rent cannot cover my loan? Because another instrument that we use to calculate, for example, just now we use back the same. If let's say my rental is 2,005, and then my loan is also 2,005. So this can cover. Right? So what if now I cannot cover because I'm older already? So means my loan actually 2,008 already. So my rental is only here.
Why you older your loan become bigger leh?
It's scared I run.
No lah, because your loan tenure gets shorter.
Okay.
That's you lah.
Okay. The run if let's say we translate,
Nixon.
Hey,
welcome.
To Hokkien is 早小, so it's run. Okay. Don't run off lah. Don't run off. Yeah, bank also scared that you run off indeed. Yeah. Okay. So if let's say if my rental cannot cover my loan, is this still a good investment?
So probably we can ask our audience, what do you think? Is this a good investment to look at if let's say your rental doesn't cover the loan?
Okay, so this is a quite a wide question.
Yeah, because I received this kind of questions a lot from my client. It's because traditionally they feel that the rental must cover the loan. Then it's a good investment. But today probably price get even more expensive, right? Like what we shared. So the purchase price will be high. So definitely the rental will be lower than the mortgage.
Then what if my house I got no loan? I fully paid already.
Then
HDB lah, or even private lah.
Then shiok lah. But important, how do you pay off the loan? Do you use full cash or use CPF?
Either lah, both lah. Combine.
Combine lah.
Yeah, combine.
Important to make sure which proportion of CPF you have used.
Okay. So if let's say I have this situation and this is a real situation, okay, as long as it covers the money interest, definitely.
Nice
because
listen.
a lot of parents, I would say the older folks is they still own a property. Be it
My
HDB,
parents' generation
be it HDB or private, is they still want to keep it. My mom always tell me
pay off.
Don't touch my property. It's my 养老金. so don't touch. So the thing is paid already. Then she got rental lah. So and we know that today's HDB is very high. So if let's say I want to say that okay, I keep my HDB, and then I just collect rent. How do you see this in maybe like the next 2 years, 3 years, even 4 years? If let's say this pandemic really settles down, where we actually get to live with each other with the pandemic lah. So how will this affect the rental price or even the property prices?
Well, to me, I personally feel that the pandemic has changed the situation. Currently, it causes the border to be closed. So people have to stay lah. But what if when the pandemic gets more under control, will borders reopen? I believe it will. But at the same time, we will also experience more incoming of foreign talents. So there will be a balance lah. To me, rental market could be stabilized. Stabilized in terms of its price index. But of course, as investor, I will want the rental to go even higher so that my rental will cover the loan part. Isn't it?
Okay. I also foreign talent. My dad is from Malacca, but I born here lah. So but I have a little bit of the Malaysian roots.
I also want to see that to happen. The borders between China and Singapore getting open.
Okay. Quick question. If the borders open already, what will happen? You all just put inside the comment, and I want to hear from you guys because all of us have our own pointers and view. Okay, so now I just want to share this thing. Is the HDB prices because now right the HDB prices, or rather most of the property prices it actually went up. Okay, so for example, I just take a 500,000 for a HDB. I will say 4 room, just an example. Okay. Then every month I'm getting, I would say about 2,500. Okay, so I times 12 is 30,000 per year per year. Okay, so this is a very good yield Okay, so what will happen I was just thinking what will happen is because this one fully paid already. So if after 5 years later, fully paid, but after 5 years later, have you know that the 99-year lease means once it's actually fulfilled already, right? There's no more already. Means this one was 0 already. Okay, but this one later will have disclaimer Okay, so of course we do not know market will be going up. Going up is good, but if let's say all these tenants they choose to go back to the country. For example, I very sian. I stay Singapore for the past 2 year pandemic. I want to go back to my country. They cancel the lease. They stop the lease. They don't want to work here. Then this one means become no more. Okay. So this one no more already. Yeah. So this might happen. So this is something that you want to have in mind. And of course, if let's say prices increase, it's okay, you're happy. But if let's say prices drop, imagine it dropped to 470 the next year, that means your whole year of rental gone already. Yeah, so this is something which you all I want you guys to actually trigger your mind. Is it good if, let's say, you keep holding on to your rental? Is it good or not? Is it worthwhile? Because what if your property price went down a little bit? HDB, HDB. Yeah.
Okay. Personally, I need to share a bit of this part, right? Earlier, yes, the HDB that you paid 500K. If let's say you pay off the HDB using CPF, what will happen next?
Using CPF, good law.
Why do you think good?
Because I know you use cash to pay.
Yeah, but you need to understand CPF is still subjected to accrued interest.
Okay. I think we did mention about this accrued interest
in our first episode.
Yeah,
of 2.5%. Right. So how long are you keeping this?
Like my mom says, though, until like don't touch her house.
Don't touch the house. So you can see with this accrued interest, even if you can get a rental of 2,500 a month, is this a good return?
For now, yes lah, because now the rental is really good.
The rental is good, but if let's say if you have factored in the accrued interest,
it will greatly reduce
greatly reduce your yield.
Yep.
By a lot.
Okay.
Especially if you have hold the property for long time, for example 10, 20 years. So that compounding effect may actually eat away your rental yield.
Okay, so you realize so today we talk a lot about rental prices. The market has been going up because there are a lot of rental demands. So if let's say once we know how to calculate the rental yield, so what is really the difference between rental yield versus if let's say I buy this price, I sell at a higher price? So what is that term called?
What's that called? Capital gain.
Capital gain, capital yield, capital appreciation.
Commonly known as capital gain, capital appreciation. Yeah, so this is something which we want to discuss.
Okay, so how is this capital gain being determined? By what tools? You want to maybe like just show us a little bit?
By what tools?
Because why? When you see Sunny, his nickname, right? He's called the analyst. Analyst. Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
So the calculation question, I pass to him one.
Don't like that lah. I'm trying my best lah. Since Charles is doing the talking, I must do something on the back end to complement, isn't it?
Okay. Later I do. Yeah. So maybe I want to share with us what is capital gain and what is a good tool to use, and roughly like today's market. If let's say, okay, I don't want to rent anymore, very sian, because rental you need to take care whether the aircon spoil, then who take care? If let's say the tenant run away, then how light bulb spoil, I call my agent.
I think the other part you also need to think is when the unit get older, right? You will face more issues, isn't it?
Okay.
The cost of maintenance will definitely go higher. Like the lift, which is a mechanical component, you also subject to wear and tear. So maybe you may need to change the whole lift. So changing a whole lift, is it cheap?
Okay, then next time I stay those walk-up apartment, no lift.
Then you must be very good to.
That's why I'm skinny. Okay, anyway, besides the point, so capital appreciation or capital gain, you want to show like how we calculate?
Well, generally we need to understand that for properties that we own, you generally appreciate in value annually. So typically annual growth of property, what do you think the number is like? The percentage?
Annual growth
in terms of value?
If let's say I buy 1 million by the time I sell, because got the seller stamp duty, we call SSD. So we clear 3 years later we can sell anytime. But if let's say I buy today, I sell tomorrow, within the first year is a 12%. So going to be 12, 8, 4%. So after that,
so meaning if you buy you buy that time.
Why buy is EX?
Sorry. EX means exercise You buy, you must also legally exercise not just buy
I'm
only
learning
mah.
also. Not testing.
So within the first year,
Yeah.
second year,
Yeah.
third year, right?
Anyway, our side view can or not? Because when we write, we keep turning. Okay.
Wait. So in first year,
Yeah.
seller stamp duty, how much will be the
12%.
12%. Meaning, if I'm the owner, I sell, within the first year, I'll be subjected to a seller stamp duty of 12%. Right? So within the second year, you'll be reduced to
8%.
Third year,
4%. You see?
yeah. This number, this are magic number.
Last time.
Last time is when?
Last time.
Okay. Last
Before
time,
2017.
before 2017. Yes, before.
I think it's 2017.
Yeah, correct. Before 2017, wow, you need to see this number. In first year, will be 16.
Okay. Why we share these trick question is because 2017 plus 4 is 2021, which is this year. So there will still be owners who bought then they cannot sell until they fulfill these 4 years. Okay, this one is unrehearsed. We also never have this question in our question bank, etc. So we just think whatever we have, we just share only. Okay?
Important is you still need to look at your contract date where you buy the property. My suggestion is talk to the professional sales representative whom you work with, so that they can assist you to elaborate in detail, so that you know where you are.
Okay, so I think we veer off a little. So what is the difference between rental yield and capital gain? So why I ask this?
Yeah, is to make sure that when you invest, you need to look at the duration of
Okay. Sunny question was how much do I expect to earn?
Yes.
Okay, I buy 1 million. Probably when I sell 3 years later, minimum I want to earn about 1.1 minimum. Why? It's because the time when I buy, I still need to pay the BSD, buyer stamp duty. Yeah, so minimum I at least want to earn something back
to cover the cost lah.
Yes.
1.1.
10%, no, 10%. Minimum.
So when you sell, that time is how long?
3 years later.
3 years later. Right? You want to sell at 1.1.
Yeah.
You bought at 1 mil.
Yeah.
So over here,
if like that, I'm a very good owner. I don't expect a lot. Like just 100,000 only 10%.
So you are looking at a 3.3% annualized return.
Yeah.
Which means annual capital gain is at least 3%.
Capital gain. Okay.
And a capital gain of 10%.
Yeah. So if I put my money in the bank, okay, cannot use that. Just too little. Then if let's say I use this based on my capital or rather my cash money in.
Cash money in. Okay, that's great, because if you have used cash, full cash in, then you only gain 10%.
10%. So let's say that time, right, we paid the 5%, 5 plus 15 that time. So it's 20%. So 20%.
If you have taken loan, if you have taken loan, your down payment is only 20%.
Yep.
Right?
That time, not now. Now it's 25%.
Which equates to 200K.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So meaning 3 years ago, I paid 200K and 3 years later, I earned 100,000. So it's 50%. 50% return equity. Still go.
So you're saying, okay, so you bought 1 mil.
Must see the screen.
You sell?
Yeah.
1.1 mil.
Yeah.
Right? And when you bought that time, you down pay 200,000. Right?
Yeah.
So over here, the profit is
100.
So what's your gain?
100.
Gain. So what will be your return of investment or return of equity?
Equity. Expose my mess. So So 50%. 50%.
So the return of equity is actually 50%.
Yeah.
So it's quite kind of important. that it's not just 10% increase, but it's actually 50%.
Okay.
If you have taken a loan from the bank, like using others people's money, OPM. It's kind of important. Yeah, because of OPM, you're actually able to leverage, and you have a
this one, not this one.
no lah.
Just kidding. All money pay money. No, besides the point, I mean, because I see Sunny very serious one, so I just want to crack joke a little.
Don't worry.
Confused. You cannot convince, you confused. Okay, so we work out a few things because capital gain. Example, I buy 1 million, 1.1. So that 100,000 is my capital gain.
Yeah.
Okay. So if let's say I use my investment, then this is the money I get back. This is return of equity. Yeah. So got one more formula. What is the formula? And what is that called? Not because I don't know, I know, but I want to ask you all. Okay. RO something one. So you all just put. I want to see what you all ask. Okay, because I think, let me see. Any other comments that need us to reply, or do we need to say hi to anyone? Okay, so we have 41 viewers already. 940. Okay, 940. Yeah. And how many more pointers to go? Okay, so we talked about the investment already. So what is what is rental yield, and then what is capital gain? So these two things. So the thing is, we want to bring forth so we talk so much about rental. This rental is resale. So if let's say I don't want resale, what is my other
option? Besides looking at resale property, you may also consider new launch. So what's the advantage or pros and cons between new launch and resale?
Okay, I share. Because last time I was landlord. So very mafan one. Like if let's say water leak, can you call someone? So it's like, no lah, you can just find the plumber yourself.
Or you DIY yourself, as a landlord. I believe you are well skilled, right?
I was a Air Force engineer.
So well skilled, well trained.
Yeah.
So very skillful.
But I tell myself, if let's say I don't want to mix work with real life. So I stop hands-on at home.
Yeah. So you need someone to assist you to do the work done professionally. So engage the right specialist to get the work done.
Okay. So then how about aircon? I always have this complaint. If let's say aircon spoil, aircon not cold, then how?
Call the aircon specialist
Okay. So if let's say we say rental or rather resale Okay, resale. Okay. So I need to take care of my rent. That means maintenance. MAIN. Maintenance of the house. Okay. Then what else do I need to do?
Maintenance of the house, the MCST.
Oh yeah, maintenance fee also. Okay, MCST, maintenance fee. Okay. Property tax, need to pay money one. Okay.
Yeah. But this one you pay annually lah.
Yeah.
How much?
2,000 plus.
10%.
Oh yeah.
Of your annual value. Annual value of the property. Yes.
Okay, so can the audience just share? Because I think too many things already. Just list out. If let's say you are a landlord, you bought a resale house, you rent it out. What are the things that we need to pay attention to? Yeah, so we just list out maintenance of the house. We need to take care. We need to pay maintenance fee, property tax. Then still need to pay property agent their service fee. Okay. But I tell you, it's all worth it because sometimes the tenant run or the legal liability, all these
yes, income tax. That's right.
Okay.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah. Okay. Just to share, this one I very pro. When you all declare income tax, you all can less off service fee. You all can less off the maintenance of the house. You all can less off a lot of other things to reduce your rental.
Exactly. No, to reduce your annual income tax.
Yeah. Yours is 10%.
But please keep the receipt. For
how
long?
5 years still.
5 years, correct. Must keep because recently a landlord just asked me how to backdate all this. Yeah, so I reminded him, please retrieve your receipt, be it e-copy. Yeah, just make sure you have the record.
Okay, then how about new launch? What do we need to take care or worry?
Actually, new launch.
Oh, wait. Got one
No.
more.
Yeah.
Interest. Because it's the full interest already.
Full mortgage.
Full mortgage.
Yeah, full mortgage.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Cindy. Awesome. Yeah, so good. Thank you for your support. It's full mortgage.
Okay, so means new launch, I don't need pay full mortgage.
Depends on which stage of the new launch you buy.
Okay.
For new launch, basically is by progressive payment.
Understand. Actually, all these questions when we ask each other, we know the answer one. Not that we don't know, we ask each other. If not, we'll look very bad on us. Okay. Okay. So progressive payment. So means we build until, like, for example, foundation finish.
Meaning the developer
Yes.
will build. So once it fulfill, for example, the foundation, you request from your bank to disperse the amount.
Okay.
So you just need to pay based on at which stage.
Okay. All right. So progressive payment, then meaning because it's progressive, so my interest also not that high, lor. Oh, my interest not high because interest based on full sum versus this one. Okay. Then any other things that I need to pay
for new launch? Well, just to share, for new launch, since the physical building is not there, do you think we need to pay property tax?
No need.
Don't need. So, good point. No property tax.
When I last time, I find the green color. Okay, when last time we used to do sales presentation on the board, we will use like that one. Okay, so interest no need. So property tax no need, and then
maintenance also don't need
because haven't built yet. Maintenance no need. Maintenance fee no need.
And also you don't need to maintain everything still new
Yeah, but I don't have rent like that.
Don't have rent.
Yeah,
true.
So this one property tax no need. Service fee I also no need to pay income tax. So it's like worry free, lor.
Worry free, but I don't know, to some of the folks, you may why are you choosing resale? So is it because you want to get someone to service the loan immediately?
I think one important thing is we have been talking about money lah. But for those, I wouldn't say GAP, it's like, what is that called? OCD. Is some buyers, they don't like to own a place or object or something that people use before. That's why they don't go for resale. They say, allow you stay there, the toilet bowl, I must change.
Yeah, true. To a lot of folks, they still wanted to own something that's brand new, right? Just like you just bought a new bag. You like the smell of the new leather. Yeah. Okay. So for Paven, yes, resale indeed is good for immediate stay. But today we are talking about rental. Yeah. So on this part, that's why for resale we are able to put it up for rent as well.
So I think importantly, is really based on, I would say, one's needs lah.
Yeah.
So if I say, wow, like resale, like new launch very good, but the thing is, you introduce new launch, but it will be built 2 years, 3 years later. What if I need to have a place to stay now? So it really depends on individual needs and requirements. So okay, so you have to get a resale means resale.
But currently, because of the current COVID situation, new launch also takes longer to complete. So is this a good investment to look into?
Yeah, I think really depends. Because if let's say because of location, probably
Cindy shared about buy resale because of location.
Yeah, probably it's cheaper. Probably it's cheaper. Of course, a newer location and a newer place, then the price could be so high, then it's like beyond my reach. So it really depends on the needs of individual.
The needs and also what is your investment time horizon. Yeah, that's why it is important to talk to your professional real estate salesperson to get in touch and also to understand that. Like what Nissan shared, to buy resale because of the cash flow. True. That's why it's important to understand the numbers. The rental yield is able to cover the money mortgage. If you cover the money mortgage, yes, that's positive cash flow.
Because example, if let's say you're already your loan is very high, of course, lucky lah. Now the rental market is good, so we can meet and we can have a positive cash flow. But if let's say your loan is high, but let's say the rental is low, then you still need to pay maintenance, then it might not be a positive cash flow already. So importantly is you need to find a good
real estate salesperson
to help you do up the sums and the calculation.
So if you are invited by any real estate salesperson, please talk to them, get in touch so that they are able to elaborate in that with you. Because numbers is important. Because in any investment, you need to do what? Mitigate your risk. How do we mitigate the risk?
Mitigate is
reduce lah. How we do so? One of it is through calculated risk. So long as you are aware of your calculated risk, can you move away or even avoid? So these are a few things you really need to get an idea of lah.
Okay, so we are almost there already. I see 45. We haven't hit 50 yet, and then we are like 950. So I said the 50 twice, so I think can buy 40, 50. Okay, so in short, if let's say to summarize, I think today we touched a lot of rental. Why this concern is because today's market, the rental is really...
It's very awesome. I would say it's awesome. And it's moving very fast. So to me, for all the landlords out there, it's a good opportunity for you, and for those potential buyers. There are still good deals lying around. So eventually, we need to look at your investment time horizon as well as the risk that you are able to consider.
So we are having neutral views. So be it if let's say good rental yield, I buy a resale, I straight collect rent, is really based on your own investment strategy. But let's say you're someone who like, I don't want to rent so mafan. What if let's say everybody go back?
Like what Bevan shared, current rental spike is temporary. So in my opinion is, yes, understanding the current situation, if you can, right on the wave. If you are looking at long-term horizon, we also need to look at the general landscape, the employment landscape in Singapore. I believe recently there are a lot of news report shared by MOM that employment sheet has also gone up for this year. And more good jobs are also being created for both locally as well as foreign talent, I believe.
So if let's say you're one who like the one so troublesome, you just want to buy and then wait 3 years later and sell, I think this is something good for you. It could be the best chance, is because when we say that HDB, how come the price went up so high? And how come the resale market suddenly went up? But if you were to take a closer look at the new launches, probably developer also scared. So that's why they don't want to sell high. I don't know. This one you all talk to your own. Okay, so this might be the best chance for you to enter for new launch. So please talk to them. Okay, so again, this is our very neutral views. So if let's say you do really like what we share today, one property channel, two handsome guy, three key pointers. So just give us a like, share,
comment.
Yes.
Or give us your love. Likes. Love as in the love icon.
Or heart. Okay, so if let's say there's any questions on the floor, just go ahead. Although we might look very young, but with our wealth of knowledge, I think should be sufficient to answer everyone here for today's topic. But if let's say there are other off topic as well, we have the whole panel of the property law guys.
Hey, thank you, Joy.
Yeah. So if let's say you are their fan, to just PM them, DM them, just give them some text to share or to show your love that, wow, Sunny, very good, know how to calculate.
No lah. Then we have Charles doing the performance. Then you must give more support lah. So how we run is we really need your support. Yeah. To share, like our Facebook page as well as our YouTube. Our session are also recorded on YouTube.
Yep. Also, that's why there's always this saying, if let's say you want to walk fast, you walk alone. But let's say you want to walk far, you walk with a team.
Yes.
So when we see a lot of comments, when we see a lot of love, like and share, that's what keep us going. That's really what keep us going. So otherwise, if let's say there's no people, sometimes we talking to the video like talking to ourselves, right?
Actually, a bit sad lah. But I think because we have a whole team of like-minded person, coming together to form this property law. That's why we are very delighted and very cheery to assist you.
Okay, so we are almost, yes, 我们手牵手，我们一起走, right? Okay. So normally when it's towards the ending, we'll be talking like this, but because for us there's no producer behind us, there's nobody like that, so we are jaga our own things. So I'm still waiting for the 50. No 50, I say, wow, heng,
no need to perform.
But actually I got prepared. So let me see what I prepare. I got the 歌词 already.
Maybe we get some hearts. Show some heart. Give us some heart.
Okay, so if let's say the numbers are dropping, wow, this one very scary. You see, I also bring my guitar already.
You see, we have with all the gears ready.
So I only bring the guitar. Sunny can sing and he can play. So I actually bring for him one. So it's either if let's say the numbers keep dropping, is that maybe we keep it to the next session. We ask the next group of presenters to do the special performance. Okay, so the next group, if you all don't know who will be doing the next sessions, talk with us.
Anyway, when's our next session?
Okay, good question. Because we have the backstage crew, so they just prom only. So you see, without their support, a lot of things we cannot do. Because they will prompt us, they will show us, hey, what are the things that we should be saying. So okay, then we see already. Okay, it's 26th July, 9 p.m. So I think we have the birthday boy for today. I think Richard.
Richard will be sharing the next session together with Christine.
Christine.
So are we going to invite our backstage crew to come up before you perform?
Yes, please.
Yay! Welcome.
Hello.
Joy, we need to
Hello.
hold back a bit.
Hello. We are back already. What's happening to the numbers, guys? You all want to see Charles from performing? Oh my god. Okay, I think very thankful for Charles and Sunny for the great chit chat session and discussion for today. I think definitely because this FB Live you can rewatch it just in case any one of you have missed out some of the important or some of the good points that he mentioned. Feel free to rewatch this. So because this is something that from property law that we always want to bring up to you guys, some of the very typical questions or things that matters regarding properties, right? But at the same time, we are also wanting to show you that we are also a bunch of fun-loving people here. That's why I really get Charles to come in with his special performance. But can you guys help us or not? Can you guys help those who are still staying behind, the few of them, the many of them? Can you guys please help to join and chill more people to come in and watch his
invite your
performance
friends.
or not? Yeah, because maybe the topic
I
just
learned
now.
about 10 years already.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
I still don't know.
So let's just give you a few more seconds that can you help to invite and like more guys to join in our show, because there are people who are saying they are keeping waitings. Okay, but anyway, tonight we also have very good fun supporting them. Okay, so anything else that Joy and Evangeline would like to share?
Throw the arrow.
Huh? They never take my arrow.
No, like we're just
Hello,
looking forward to
ladies.
their ending performance. We can't wait. But thanks for sharing, Charles and Sunny. Yeah, and to benefit our audience so much with our very casual sharing, but very selfless, open, and informative sharing. So, yep, I'm looking forward to your performance.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to do this
Highlight,
already.
this is the highlight, highlight.
Okay.
I can switch off the lights,
Timestamp is 1 hour and
Like-
10 minutes and 10 seconds.
Later was like
So
that
if
one.
you all don't want to hear, we all talk, only want to hear
Like
we all sing.
candle.
Yeah,
Fast
we
forward.
need you all to do the candles.
But it's a Chinese song.
Yeah.
带给大家
Yeah,
我的好兄弟。
快点大家。
来
Okay,
来
you mute yourself.
哇
You don't. Okay, over to you.
我要丢一下嘞。在你遗忘的时刻，让我为你唱首歌。我的好兄弟，心里有苦你对我说。一起唱好吧。前方的路一起走，哪怕是河也一起过。不过累练又能算什么？sing together 啦！在你需要我的时候，我来陪你一起度过。我的好兄弟，心里有苦你对我说。人生难得起起落落，还是坚强的生活。我不笑过，至少你还有我。可以吗？
Yeah, the chorus coming in.
太高，我比你还辽阔。那些岁月，我们一定会记得。朋友的情谊呀，一天太高，我最怕那就像首老歌。OK 吗？我像一杯酒，像一首老歌。
Yeah. Bravo.
From 40 until 20.
Never mind. They will invite more people. You see, you have fans like Kelly, you have Joy,
Yeah, all clapping for you. No,
you have
all clapping.
Tina, yeah, Sophia, yeah, all these people are all eating popcorn and cheering for you and Mandy. Yeah, thank you so much.
Wow,
Yeah.
Sophia also listening.
Right. I think thank you guys for staying tuned, and it's just a little bit of surprises and performance, but of course there are more things that we're going to do, and the next round we're going to have something really, really fun and exciting. So please continue to like and follow our property law page, because we are going for another new format to run our FB live. Okay, so after this series, the last series that we are going for this round is having Richard and Christine to come in to have some commercial discussion, and we are going to have something really, really fun. So please continue to follow us, because we just want to bring in values to you guys in the way that we does our things. All right. Anything else for you guys?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Gary, you're
The
muted.
next live, the next live will be on the 26th of July, 9 p.m. All right, stay tuned. So that will be our commercial industrial. All right, we will get our commercial industrial king and queen. All right, or maybe king and princess to come and present to share with us more. All right. One more song, can no problem. Next round. All right, we will get Richard to sing.
One more song.
Not enough, Bevan. Not enough.
要 ankle.
Yeah, Richard will be different already, different level again. Okay, Ken. All right, I think that's
okay, right? At least I'm not like the live session Saturday got cut off, right? I think our signal better. If you all know what I'm talking about, lah. Oh, but of course I can.
ankle 嘞，你看
Ankle 嘞，Cindy got fan 嘞，Charles。
什么 ankle 嘞？怎么样？怎么样？有没有准备？
Finish already, finish already. Because I took 10 years to practice this song. 台上1个钟啊，台下10年功啊 I tell you. Walao eh, sorry. So it's not easy, it's not easy. Hey, give me another 10 years when I'm in class. I share with you all how much loan that I'm paying. 5,000 plus for the 1 million property. I don't know. So
hey, but this song is less than 5 years. How you learn 10 years?
I thought we just did the last Zoom party. Come on, guys. You were singing on stage also. Like, what rubbish you talking about?
I'm waiting for the fingers to harden first. You know, guitar the string to. Anyway,
thank you so much for your 10 years.
Okay, I think that's all. All right, for tonight. Okay,
thank you
so
guys
stay
for
tuned for
joining us
next one.
tonight.
Thank you,
All right.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Bye.